Welcome back to the channel. As the title says, a multi-million dollar brand by giving away multi-millions of dollars. Never been done before, and I wonder why. Since looking at the clothing industry and creating Kindness and Call, I'm thinking, why don't brands do more? And what I'm trying to create is exactly that. You know, in a world that's forgotten how to feel, we decided to build something that reminds people what really matters. And if any of you are already following on for the journey, go and check out Kindness and Call across all social media platforms. We are playing catch up at the moment with our content, and I'm proud to say that this is our very first drop of our products. Not only have we got clothing, but we've also got cards as well. And where I got the idea from was there are a lot of kindness giving / pages that are giving, you know, and acting as almost as a channel for other people to be able to give, you know. And a lot of people, they are kind of torn on whether you should be giving to people that are in need, you know, in or on camera. And without the camera, there's no community, there's no awareness. So, you know, MD Motivator, I was really inspired by one of his posts, and he was able to raise $750,000 in the space of 24 hours. And I was like, how do we do that, and what can we do differently? First and foremost, I don't know anybody else in the UK that is doing it. And if they are, it's not really kind of brand led. It's about the person rather than the brand. And I was like, let's build a brand around the giving and make the brand the thing, the vehicle, rather than me, the person. Something that far outlives me, to do with my family, by my family, around my family, and across many generations of my family. You know, a company that is built on kindness for humanity, not investors. A business and company that cannot be sold under any circumstances. So I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek of the cards. So that was our first run of cards. We've got Christmas cards coming, and this is kind of what one of the cards look like, where we include a little gift to the recipient and a little message. We've been giving it to, you know, don't exclude anyone. You know, homeless people, you know, paying for people's coffee, tipping somebody at a restaurant. You know, we want to be able to get into a position where we are able to give at a much bigger rate. And people are consumers. People want to buy stuff that is cool. And I am, as I say, a bit of a brand whore. And what I've noticed is that, you know, these $300+ hoodies are no better made than the ones that I have created. In a lot of instances, I actually prefer, these are much warmer, much thicker. And I was like, we are literally just paying for the brand. So let's create a brand that is cool, that people want to buy without knowing the fact that we're going to give the majority of profits away. We are going to be for profit, but we're going to be for good. We do want to build a big business, but we want to give the majority of profits away, to the point that we can have this vehicle that self-perpetuates itself. We can build a big team, we can build a big content team, we can build a big e-com store, hoodies, clothing, we've even got the plushies, the children's books. And this came from, you know, my journey of, and if you go and check out some of my older videos, I was not in a great place mentally, emotionally. I completely fell off a cliff. And this is where this thing came to me, and it didn't come overnight. And there was a period of, you know, I know everybody bandies around the word ego death and spiritual awakening, but that's 100% what I feel like happened to me. And that period between me kind of dissolving who I was to, right, what's the next step, was harrowing, absolutely frightening. And you know, I was just like, how can I be of service? Okay, so you can earn money, but it's come at the detriment of your family. You're not seeing your kids. You're having to escape your home life to go and build this business so you can focus. What kind of life is that? You know, these are the people that love and nurture me the most, and vice versa. And as I said on previous videos, I was giving them presents rather than presents. And the last 6, maybe 8 months have really told me it's about presence. It's about being there. And how can I be there for people? I find giving money away really easy. However, being there and giving my time and energy, and I mean, even my partner says that you're a lot more present, you're able to listen more. And this thing, whatever it was, has woken me up to a certain extent. So I wanted to share with you our very first drop. I'm super excited that we're going to be able to, oh wow. This is only one of 2 bags. I'm so excited. What a labour of love this has been. Wow, how cool. So we've got the heart and the sunglasses logo hoodies. That's all that's in here. That's a shame. I was hoping to show off one of our Christmas jumpers. In fact, let me put on my jumper. There we go. And this is on its 3rd wash. There's no peeling. It's cozy. Like, I'm really impressed with the quality and the cut. And I'm a double XL usually, and this is perfect for me. And there's enough length in it as well. So I'm super duper impressed. Just to give you guys a full... But yeah, we do the full logo on the front. And then we just do the simple heart for those people that heart on the back as well of all of our hoodies. Big logo. It's a shame that none of the Christmas stuff has arrived, because I was really excited to show that, and I've got different designs as well. So we've got kindnessandcool.com going live shortly, and so this isn't its final, we have to take it to Louis Vuitton and get it repackaged, which they promised me that they will do. I had a bum bag under my bed for some time that I bought, and I'm not in love with it. So I was like, let me create a wearable piece of art and give it away to our followers. So go and follow us on Instagram or TikTok. And that's what it looks like. It's brand new, still stickers. So it's not been used. It's literally been sitting in storage for the last kind of year or so since I've been going through this. Now I'm going through all of my clothes and all of the stuff that I'm not in love with. And of course I'm starting my own brand. I'm like, if it doesn't bring me joy, I'm getting rid of it. So if anyone wants my eBay and wants lots of designer goods at a cheap price, get at me, because I'm more than happy to help anyone that likes that kind of stuff. I do too. And you know, there are some pieces that I do love. But, you know, I've got my own brand coming to sit in my wardrobe. I'm really looking forward to making room for that. And I've got brand new stuff. I've got Balmain, I've got Stone Island, I've got Lomvin that I'm not in love with. Still brand new with the tags. And I'm just like, I need to give it away. But that is the goal and that is the aim. So watch this space. A multi-million-dollar brand by giving away multi-million dollars. For me to act as a vessel for universe, God, whatever you subscribe to work through me and raise awareness and, you know, just do our bit wherever we go. We do stuff like Finders Keepers, where we share one of our cards and where it is, somewhere that's quite public, and you know, we give clues to where it is so people find it and then they post their reactions to it. And as we grow, we'll obviously, you know, get third person. I've got my son editing for me, so that's really exciting. He's putting music on it, and one of my friends has given me like emotional music, which we're going to upload to TikTok and Instagram so they can get paid a royalty, because at the moment all of the creators are using their own, and I was like, how can we be different? So yeah, taking a lot of inspiration for them, love what they're doing, but as I say, there's nobody really going for it in the UK. And as I say, Kindness and Cool is going to be the brand, and the brand is then going to be the vehicle that's going to then be able to give back. And we've got the color capsule collection coming, where I've designed 4 hoodies in black because a lot of the men that typically go for the black hoodie, they've just gone for the understated one. These ones are a bit more colourful and a bit more, they pop a bit more, so keep your eye on those. And anyone that wants to go and subscribe, go to kindnessandcool.com, input your email address, you'll get notified as soon as the shop goes live. But we're building that out at the moment. I just wanted to share with you our very first product drop, and I'm super excited. Join us on the next one.